I'm such a noob, it's right there. I'm so sorry. Yeah, I'm a noob. What's going on, my roadies? My name is Dustin, and welcome back to Sky Factory 3. This is going to be episode or part number 30, actually. We're at 30. Now, I did do a little bit of research between last and this episode. It's actually same recording day. So I really got curious and was like, I need to figure this out. I don't understand why this is such a struggle for me. Why can't I get these to work? And yes, if you noticed, I did make a capacitor bank, the second tier actually. There's the first tier, which was basic capacitors, which is gold nuggets, copper, redstone. And then the second tier, you need two of them, plus this double layered capacitor, which is just two of the basic crushed coal of any kind, which we have the crusher back over there, and then energetic alloy. Now this alloy, there's a couple ways to make it. I'm making it through the alloy smelter here. It's glowstone, redstone, and gold ingot 111, and it gets you this energetic alloy stuff. So it's not too bad. But I was also looking up, it was a mod spotlight for refined storage here, and a lot of people were saying that it's kind of like Applied Energistics 2, and I can see the comparisons because I used to play a lot of AE2 or play with a lot of AE2. A lot of disk space stuff. This controller looks very, very close to the AE2 one, so I do understand that, but at the same time I do want to try to preface and try to stress that this is a completely different mod. It should not be compared in that way. Also, I think my problem with this was because this is actually from network to network, not network to your thing here, the little grids, the wireless ones. What you need is you need this wireless transmitter little, I don't know what you'd call it, so I'll just put it like that. It's this little transmitter thing. So I haven't tested this yet, so let's hope this works. Yes, it works. Okay, good. So these now work. Looks like that's just a crafting monitor. Okay. And then there's a whole bunch of stuff that you can do with crafting and whatnot. So for now, I'll just throw that in there. We got this working. That's really good. Just remember that I am new to a lot of these mods. I've never really messed around with much of these mods, so I just feel very inadequate in a lot of ways, but at the same time, I'm learning. I'm just, just kind of stumbling through it, but I'm learning. So let's see here. I think it was just a crafting monitor. Yeah. That'll be good for when we start programming crafting stuff. There's like a whole system you can get set up with this. I feel like today's episode, though, I really want to move these down because they're so annoyingly loud in my ears all the time. I really strongly dislike them. I'll put it that way, just to not get people mad at me and stuff. So what we're going to need, we might actually need more of those. Fluid, there they are. I'm also going to need these item conduits. Probably need a lot more of those, to be honest. There we go. I was like, why can't I fly? Oh, this is going to be a slight problem. Eesh. Because what I'm pretty much going to do is move this entire thing down. Because we're making more than enough lava right now. Actually, this is all done making obsidian as well. I might need to get that kickstarted up again. I'm not sure. For now, it's fine just to kind of be left alone. But man, how am I going to do this? I guess what I could do... I mean, do I really need to... I mean, not really. Let me get my building wand here. I almost said my building wad. Get my building wad over here. And a bunch of cobblestone. I guess I can use the cobblestone that's in this storage crate here as part of the building materials. Oh no, it's too much. Just stop, please. Okay. And then we'll just go down, I suppose. I'm gonna kind of cut out the corners here just to get an idea where I want this to be. So let's just go ahead and fly down here. That should be noticeable enough, right? Right. Oh, there's lag down here. It's not terrible by any means, but There's lag down here. I might fix the ladder just to be very unilateral. Unintended. Let's just move the controller out of the way. Yes, I just said controller. So for now, let me turn on F7, get rid of all these nasty, nasty little NPC or enemy characters. Oh my gosh. So let's see. I can't even tell where that one's at. I believe it would be right here. Right? There's that one. And there's this other one. Looking straight up. Right in the center of that. So that one should be right about there. If that's the case, I'm going to bring this out by another one. Another one. And then this one, we need to go out by one more. And that's going to be right there. If I'm not mistaken, that should be right there. And then the last one, theoretically speaking, should be right there. Oh no, it would be right there. Okay, never mind. Maybe? Something like that? I don't know. There only really is one way to find out, which is to just jump down the whole thing and see what happens. But I also don't want to do that right now. Let me just, okay, we're close to the bottom. I guess there's a platform for which I am to be on, I suppose. Let me just, actually this would be easier going top bottom. Even though I don't really need the ladder system, I still have it here just in the event that I am unable to climb back up due to like dying or losing my armor or stuff like that. That's why this ladder is still going to be here no matter what. I keep expecting fall damage, but that's not a thing when you have Supremium armor. Plus, another part of me is thinking that the fire effects actually are contributing to some of the lag that I'm experiencing. So I'm hoping that this will fix it. So let's drop all the way down. Yep, that would be that block. Let me just check the other three real quick, and then we'll start moving this stuff down. Can confirm all the other ones are just as intended, or working just as intended, I suppose. Ooh, don't drop that netherrack. That's some expensive stuff. Okay. So let's just go around, kind of clearing the flames, making them visible, and then let's just start beating out the fires. It'll stop all the crucibles from working, but will get us going somewhere. Like I said, I believe it's probably because of the flames that are causing the lag. It's nothing crazy, like my machine isn't a wuss. It is a pretty beefy machine, but why did I place that there? It's just, it's a little aggravating when you're trying to play a game and then it just like stops working for like 2 seconds. So that's why I'm thinking of doing this, and hopefully this will account for some of the lag that I'm experiencing. Again, very infrequently, nothing all too game breaking. Plus I hate that fire effect noise, so I'm glad it's gone finally. Alright, so these have all stopped. I mean, we have a ton of lava for the time being, so I don't really feel too bad about this. But what I will feel bad about is all the input and output nonsense that I'm going to have to do when we get down there. That's not going to be fun. Because I'm going to have to go through over every single one of these fluid ducts and all the item conduits again, just to make sure that they're all working properly. So that's going to be annoying. Where's that one down there go to? Oh, that's right, it goes to the smelters. Okay. So what I'll do... I think I'll have one come all the way up and then over to this side. Because I think these are all inputs. Yeah, these are all inputs. So I'm going to remove those. That was an input, yeah? I believe so. For now, I'll make this, excuse me, an extract. What's this? An in-out. This will just be an insert. Well, this is a little weird, so watch this. We'll see if it does it now. But as I'm going through this, there are some times where it's just really laggy, like that, and it doesn't destroy it, it just kind of stays there. I'm not sure what it is. It might be my allocated memory or something. Or maybe the game just doesn't know how to process that. I don't know. That's weird. I'll be back when this is all finished down there. Looks a whole lot better now, doesn't it? And listen to that. It's quiet for once. I like it. Well, this is interesting. I don't think I've seen this before. That's supposed to be cobblestone. That's weird. I haven't set up the fires just yet. I'm about halfway done. Because next I need to lay down the fluid conduits. But I think I need to do the fires next. Just because it'll make it easier. So I guess I'll be back when this is completely finished. And of course it would break. Dang it. I'll just destroy this other one. Who cares? Come on, buddy, break. Buddy, break. There we go. Okay. So now let me just go ahead and surround this in cobblestone. I think a stack of 64 will be more than enough to do this. I should have done this like a long time ago. It's a little bit worrying that now and only now I'm starting to do this. Because for once, at least when I'm upstairs crafting, it won't be this annoyingly loud. This is gonna be one of the other fun things that I need to do. So let us turn that to disabled. Disabled. I'll be back when this is all done. Yay! Alright, here we are. That took a whole lot longer than I thought. I thought I was going to be done in like 20 minutes. Been about actually 30. It's taken so much longer. So let me go ahead and kind of reestablish a little bit more of the line here. Because this is where I'm getting all my power. And if that's not working, then we got a problem. So let me just hook this bad boy up like so. Actually, I could go along the same existing cable, I suppose. It makes it look a little weird, but at the same time it does save me a bit of headache. Just a little bit. Yeah, things are not updating properly, and I'm not sure what's going on with that. There we go. Everything should still be connected, hopefully. If not, things will start failing, and then we'll have to fix it when that happens. But we now should... Is this going up? No, it's still going down. Lava looks like it's going up to it. Might just take some time, I'm not sure. Oh, no, it's not connected. That's why, Dustin. Okay, now lava should be going into it. Can't really tell. There it goes. Okay, just takes a second to travel up. I find that these fluid ducts, however you pronounce them, they have a harder time going up, but they do go up. It's just some of them don't really do well in that department, unfortunately, but that's fine. So we are losing lava, but I'm imagining it's probably because it's just topping this off, and once that's done, that'll get topped off. We'll have to take a look at it in a future episode. But let's see. I don't want to finish the episode here, as much as I've been recording and just sitting here in silence, pretty much. Did I put those buckets in here? Probably. Yeah, I did. I don't need to put them back, but I want to. So, today's rabbit hole, let's find out a little bit more of this refined storage. So there are a couple different things we can do. We can automate the process for certain, like, recipes and stuff, if we wanted to. I think, let me take a look. Let's go over here, find refined storage, wherever that might be. Where's it at? There it is. Refined storage. I don't think there's anything else really that we can make without really getting into more of the nitty gritty of it all, I guess. It has a pattern grid. Like, I really don't want to go into those sort of things because I really don't know much about those. If you thought I had a hard time in the last episode, that'll just kill me. Disk manipulator, I'm not sure what that does either. Again, I kind of looked up just enough to see, but that was about it. What does a stack upgrade do? I don't know this stuff, which is why I'm doing this mod. So let's find something and kind of mess around with this, shall we? Let me get the wiki page pulled back up. So, refined, no, that's not how you spell it. Refined storage. I'm so glad you guys can't see my other screen because I just butchered refined storage like 4 different ways. Alright, so you can also use something called the external storage, or, yeah, let me get it here. Unless they got rid of it. What would it be considered here? It's exporter and importer. No? External storage. Was I not spelling that right? Basically what you do is you strap this next to a chest. I imagine like this one here. And it will pull from that as inventory in the overall grid. If that makes sense. But let's get something set up. Just something basic with auto crafting. I think that'll be a good idea. Anyways, so what are some of the items that we use a lot? We use a lot of silicon and stuff. This mod does need a lot of silicon, like printed silicon, regular silicon. That's not, wait, you can use any sort of silicon? What? Okay, we'll stick with this one for now because it's nether quartz and that's not too bad. So if I wanted, and I might change like this whole setup, move it somewhere else, but I'll show you the core concept of this crafting. Is it called the crafter? I believe it is. So we're gonna need 2 basic. This might be a good idea to use this. Okay, so let's get a crafter. So we're going to need, not a shield, let's put that away. I believe, yeah, that's all we got. So we're going to need redstone. We're going to need those diamond things. There they are. We're going to need silicon. Again, I know I say that weird. We're going to need iron. And I believe glowstone. Where'd you go, glowstone? And then also, what was the other one? It was glowstone and nether quartz, I believe. A lot of belief is just thrown around in my episodes, I know, but at the same time, you gotta believe half the time in order to know what you're doing, so. Man, it is so eerily quiet now. I actually kind of want to go back to how it was. Like that chest down there, I can put a storage thing on this, that way I can access it from that far away. So I'm gonna need, I think that's good. Okay, so let's go ahead and make 2, 3, 4. 3 and then 4. So we're gonna need 2. Am I reading that right? 2? Yeah. We're gonna need 2 of those bad boys. And then we're also going to need these destruction and construction, which is gonna need, I think, 2 iron smelted down. So let's get that. There's 1. Man, it feels so weird now that it's so quiet. I thought I'd be happy, but I'm not. I'm still discontented. So there's 1. And there's 2. Let's go over to the crafter. Make up one of these, and then one of the deconstruction ones. And then we should have enough, question mark, to do this? No, we do not. We need a machine casing, that's right. Let's make one of those real quick. Crafter. Now, if I'm not mistaken, this crafter is very crafty. Yeah, we need to make, I think, not crafting upgrade, but we need, what are they called? Grid, no, not filter. It's, pattern, that's what they're called. So we're gonna need a ton of patterns. Let's see. How many can we make right now? Just 1? Oh no, that's right. It does that. Okay. So we can put in quite a bit of these, right? Right. So let's see. Oh, I missed a skep. Skep. We need to go and get a pattern grid. Ah, I see. Because we have the crafter grid. Okay. So we're going to need a pattern grid, which is going to need a grid, which we don't have much of anything. Okay. So let me make this up real quick. I want to give you guys something else other than what I've been doing, so I'll be right back. There we go, pattern grid. And then let's find out, where are the extra patterns? This is not in order. Maybe it is, and I'm blind. I think that's probably more likely the case. Okay, so pattern grid. Plunk that down. Ah, here we go. So now we put in patterns. Let me just... I don't really want to make that there. Let's just make up as much of these as we possibly can. It looks like we ran out of redstone. That's fine though. We run over here and just take a bunch of this redstone, break it down, redstone blocks rather, and break them down. Throw that in there. Eventually everything will be attached to the system. We won't have to worry about this. But for now, it's just kind of all jumbled up. Okay, so what we'll need... let's see. Let's have this be set up. Is there another type of a furnace that I can get? Furnace. Like an electric one of some kind, or you know... There is one. Extra utilities 2. Furnace. Machine block. I mean, that is quite simple, but at the same time, I'm very curious to see how this is going to really, like, mess me up here. So machine block. Make up a couple of those. Clear that out. So does this... Yeah, this takes RF. Okay. So this is starting to be a bit more of a complicated thing, but I'm okay with that. So here we go. Let's see. I'm going to have to go back over to find storage. We're going to find an importer and an exporter. Is that what they're called? Yeah, importer, exporter. Destruction core. Dang, dude. This is killing me. Okay. So an exporter, construction and improved. Deconstruction, okay. So let's grab our iron again. How fast does this go, actually? Not very fast. Oh wait, no. I can speed that up. I believe, is it in this one? No, it's over here. There we go. This is probably gonna mess up the whole GP thing again, but I'm okay with that. Nope, still seems to be pretty good. Okay, so for now, let's just do 8. Grab some redstone, grab the silicon. I'm gonna need to put in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, like so. Get all of those cooking up, and then I believe we need to also do the same thing with gold. So let's try to make 4 of each. Do I have any more gold? I believe I do. There's a ton of gold here. I'll be right back when this is done. And yes, another thing I keep forgetting to do that I really should do is finish out the smelteries down there. You know, those ones. They do work. I have everything situated to where I just manually feed them in, all that. But I have all the sieves or sieves all the way up to like max levels and stuff, and it's looking pretty promising. It's just I need to sit down and just, you know, Shia LaBeouf it, just do it. Alright, so let's go ahead and make 4 of these. We're also going to take the other ones, make those. I'm going to need the cables real quick. We're so close to getting this done. So we're going to need cable, this, that, to make importers. And I think if you swap it, I think that's the recipe for them. Yeah, well, either order, I guess. So now what we do, we'll put this on import, and we'll put this on an export. Yeah. So now this import will be sucking all of the items back into the system, which is what we want. Now, say for instance, if this pattern grid's kind of in the way, but it'll help me with my point, hopefully. Can we actually tell it to do that? Is that a thing that we can do? Say for instance we want it to I'm not sure if you can send it through. I'm sure you can get a pattern to get it to go to like crafting and stuff, but we'll do something kind of simple. So for right now, we'll tell it to do one of these as a pattern, just a block of gold. Throw that in here, that's the pattern. Now if we go up to, say, I believe now if I went to, oh wait, I know what I can do. Let me see if I can find it. I put you in here, where'd you go? That's not it. There it is. So now if I say pull out this as a crafting monitor, this shows me what's crafting. So that's good. But I'm trying to figure out how we go about crafting it. Hang on a second, I'll be right back. I'm such a noob, it's right there. I'm so sorry. Yeah, I'm a noob. I had to look up a video tutorial thing for it. So now I can tell it, okay, I want you to craft, say, 10. So now it's saying, okay, to craft 10, we need this resource. And it's saying you have available, so we'll start. So now it'll just craft them all up. Now let's say 10 isn't enough. Say we want to just go full bore. It's actually going to tell you what you have available and what's missing. So that means you can't craft it because you don't have enough gold. So that's a basic tutorial of it. But what I want to do is I want to set it up, and I'll probably have to do it off camera, get it all set up somewhere else because it's starting to get really cluttered and look kind of ugly. So I'm going to get this all set up probably either off to the side over this way and move that death marker that happened so long ago. I'll probably keep it but hide it, or we can probably move it down here in this new area that just opened up, maybe expand out this way a little bit. I'm not sure, but I do want to get this set up to where we have an alloy smelter for recipes and stuff and other things that we may need. So hopefully this hasn't been too difficult to understand as I kind of fumble my way through it. As I said before, and as I'll continue to repeat, I'm very new to all of this. I don't know much of these mods for a good reason. I'm trying to learn and trying to get better and at it and better myself as a creator, as a person who is just having just the hardest time. And yep, what I read was correct too, that if you shift right click, it will actually delete whatever's on there so you can reuse them again. So that is a very interesting mod. I'm very interested to see what you guys have to say about it. Leave a comment down below of things that might be able to help me out a little bit. I really do appreciate it a lot. Thank you all so much for watching this video. I really do appreciate it. We're finally past episode number 30, and now we're starting to delve into the more enigmatic parts of this mod pack, mods that I've never personally touched even in all the years that I've played modded Minecraft. So I'm very excited to find out more about it, to learn more about it, and to see how we both together can figure this stuff out and stumble our way through the darkness. So thank you guys so much for watching this video. I'll catch you all in the next one. Cheers. I will figure you out. I will find out what your patterns do. I'll figure this all out one of these days. One of these days.
Thank you for watching this video. If you like this video, check out some of my other videos too. Are you new around here? Consider subscribing and turning on channel notifications so you get notified when I upload more. Thanks again and have a great day.